It's the Spooky2 online meditation with myself and Echo. Yes, Echo is here this week. She's promised she's going to be here every single time from now on.
I yeah,
Yeah.
unless
Understanding
impermanent.
impermanence, yeah. Understanding, calm, abiding, and insight meditation for a balanced practice. Took me a long time to get those stones balanced like that. Now we're going to, well, Echo is going to take us through.
No,
Well, you're the one that knows about it. The
no, I don't know
difference,
anything about.
the,
Well, we can't say that.
the difference between Samantha and Vipassana meditation.
Samatha, right? Not Samantha.
Samatha.
Oh, Samatha.
Sorry,
Samatha.
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 Samatha. And we're experts here, you can
Yeah.
tell. Well, we do it by method, not by name, but you
Mm,
continue.
okay.
You try and save the situation here.
Samatha, calm abiding, means tranquility or stillness. Trains the mind to settle and focus, often using the breeze as an anchor. The goal is to cultivate mental calm, reduce distractions, and build concentration.
So what does that mean in English?
So, do you mean how we do it?
No, how do you explain to someone who doesn't know what Samantha or how to say it like myself? How would you explain it in terms that anyone can understand? Simple terms.
Uh,
What is it? What do you do?
yeah, so how do we do, right?
Mm.
Oh, when we do meditation, we can, focus on our um, breath,
Yeah.
breathing.
Yeah, breathing, but breath. It's a nuance of the
Okay, breath.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we can focus on our breath. When we inhale and exhale, we count one in our mind, and we do the same thing and count two. And our mind, you can either focus on the airflow here, or you can focus on the up and down movement of your uh, lower tummy.
Dantian.
Dantian, let's say lower dantian. Um, if you find that your qi is getting really too much and that's affecting your meditation, then you can focus on your lower dantian. But focusing on the airflow here would be better if we can do that.
Okay.
Normally we count to 10 um, and then count back to 1.
Okay.
When we find that if we can notice we are thinking about something,
Mm.
then we go back to 1 and do the same thing again. So sometimes when we just if we are a beginner, probably we can only count to 2 or 3, and we would find that we are thinking about something. That's totally okay. The point is not to it's not how long we can count. The point is the ability to go back to 1, because that's when we are aware that we are thinking about something. And when we are aware, we go back to 1 immediately. That's
So it'll be one,
2.
one, one. Cool. And the second one, Vipassana, the insight meditation, means clear seeing or insight. It involves observing body and mind to gain deep understanding of impermanence, suffering, and non self. The goal with this form of meditation is to cultivate wisdom and liberate the mind from afflictions. Now, again,
Mm.
how would someone actually do that?
Um, for example, we have our eyes, our ears, sorry. We have our eyes, we have different senses, right? Uh, and listen, what you can hear now? You can hear our nannies are talking downstairs, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
I was thinking birds outside.
okay, yeah, birds. That's right. So um, we are aware that what do we hear? but we don't follow that. We don't, you know, it just we are aware what we hear, what we see, what we can feel, what we can feel. If the wind,
Mm,
uh, you know, touches our skin, and we have the feelings, then we are aware. We see that it's like observing
mm.
what's happening to us.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally, we practice samatha first. That helps us to get the strength, and then we can have the um, clear seeing. Then we can start to practice the clear seeing.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would be too hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Wonderful.
Oh, samatha is like letting sediment in water settle, so the water becomes clear. Vipassana is like using that clarity to see what lies at the bottom. That's why we need to, normally practice the samatha first.
And today,
Our focus is on samatha.
yes.
Yeah.
Thoughts and emotions, the waves and the ocean. When people begin to meditate, they often say that their thoughts are running riot and have become wilder than ever before. But I reassure them that this is a good sign. Far from meaning that your thoughts have become wilder, it shows that you have become quieter and more alert. It's like an organization or a company that used to have no gatekeeper at the entrance. Good and bad people would come and go freely. Since nobody was watching, you have no idea who came and went and how many people came and went. But now, with a gatekeeper, you can see whoever enters and exits clearly. Even an ant crawling by can be seen. Having the gatekeeper is like being able to notice and be aware of our coarse thoughts and emotions. Our awareness is like the gatekeeper. At this point, you are finally aware of just how noisy your thoughts have always been. Don't be disheartened or give up. Whatever arises, just keep being present. It's like being a gatekeeper. You don't block whoever comes, nor do you greet and welcome whoever comes. The gatekeeper simply watches whoever comes and goes at the entrance. He stops bad guys, but doesn't interfere ordinary people or staff. Our awareness is like a gatekeeper, just watching and staying alert. Of course, a gatekeeper must not fall asleep or leave his post to do something else. This means we need to maintain our awareness. When we begin to meditate, even in the midst of all the confusion, which means scattered thoughts, we should focus our attention on the breath or a mantra. Beginners can practice mindful breathing or chanting mantras to bring your mind back. If you can mindfully observe, you can focus your attention on where the thoughts arise and look at it. In the beginning, there can be an overwhelming amount of scattered and rapid thoughts surging like tides. Moreover, in the beginning, the mindfulness is not strong enough and the awareness is slow, which can lead to a feeling of exhaustion. Some people may even feel frustrated and chaotic. Thoughts constantly arise one after another, uninterrupted, like a steep mountain waterfall flowing rapidly. At that point, you can only take your time. Being impatient won't help. Gradually, as you perfect meditation, thoughts become like the water in a deep, narrow gorge. They slow down, no longer like a waterfall, but are still pretty fast. Gradually, thoughts flow even slower, like a great river slowly winding its way down to the sea. Finally, the mind becomes like a still and placid ocean, which means the water has returned to the ocean. The ocean is ruffled by only the occasional ripple or wave. Of course, the intensity of the waves vary from person to person. In the ordinary mind, we perceive the stream of thoughts as continuous, but in reality, this is not the case. We will discover for ourselves that there is a gap between each thought. When our awareness is strong, we can notice these gaps, and as a result, the thoughts also slow down. When the past thought is past and the future thought not yet arisen, you will always find a gap. When the past thought has passed and the future thought has not yet arisen, gradually we will feel the gap in between. Our minds start to become boundless and spacious, and our thoughts become less and less, like coming to the ocean. The gaps between thoughts become wider and wider. The state when the previous thought has just stopped and the next thought has not yet arisen will gradually appear. Slowly, you will notice the gap between the past thought that has ceased and the future thought that has not yet arisen. Your awareness will notice it. It's like a moving lamp. When its speed is extremely fast, it appears as a ribbon of light without any gaps. Only when its speed slows down can we see the gaps in between. Of course, the past thought is past, and the future thought not yet arisen is still a state of ignorance. In order to penetrate this ignorance, we need a calmer mind and deeper concentration. Therefore, the entire process of our meditation is about allowing thoughts to gradually slow down, making the gaps between them more and more apparent. Only after the gaps have become apparent can we penetrate the ignorance. If there is no gap, you won't be able to see the ignorance at all. All you see are afflictions and scattered thoughts, whether coarse or subtle. In such a state, you cannot see any gap or ignorance at all. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I know.
Um, I think of it like a movie. You watch a movie, right? But a movie consists of still frames in the film that you're watching, the physical movie reel. It's got lots of different pictures all joined together. But in between each picture, there was a gap. And the space from one picture to another can't be seen by our eyes because our eyes aren't fast enough. In a way, it's counter to what we've been taught when we've been through formal education, which is work faster, think faster. Everything's got to be the here and now. But now we're talking about slowing down. Speed is bad. Contemplate and try and slow everything down to the point where instead of seeing a stream of light, you can see each individual frame and you can see the gap between the frames. And within the gap between the frames is the truth.
Wow. That's very deep.
Is it? Did we record
It
that?
is.
Ah,
So, shall we start practicing? I think, yeah,
you're
now
you're hot.
this room is very hot
Yeah.
because it's designed for recording.
Yeah.
And
It's
recordings like the videos that you are hearing now.
it's only hot on account of its temperature. Okay. So let's have a look. This is the last thing before the
Yeah,
meditation.
background music. In the previous meditation sessions, we always use the background music, but today I think we need to use a different way.
Yes, because we're wanting to focus on our breathing for today,
Yeah.
anything that we hear will be a distraction.
Mm.
So we've still got a very, very quiet background sound
No need for that.
at all.
Not yeah, that's right. But I will. There will be a start and ending sound, so it will be a 20 minutes meditation session, and at the beginning you will hear, dang, and when it finishes, you will also hear, dang.
Okay, you did it quite well.
Okay.
And that means that we've, yeah,
Yeah, we can, sit upright. We
okay,
can cross our legs. Um, do our hands like this, or you can just easily put your hands on your knees and just relax. Relax is very important.
yes,
And at the beginning, we can, if we can't relax, if we have just too many thoughts, we can have some deep breathing,
yes.
breath,
Well,
breathe.
in fact, during the meditation, we breathe and focus on our breath anyway.
Yeah,
So
don't control that. Just do what you normally do. Breathe at what you normally breathe.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Or maybe one, two,
nine.
three, one. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4, 1.
yeah, I'll be 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah.
But when you go to 10, if you're lucky to go to 10, then you go 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Or you can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See
Really?
how, yeah, see how far you can
I've
go.
never heard that.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's no wrong way.
No
Okay.
wrong way.
Whatever
Yeah.
works for you.
Yeah. If you are wearing glasses, you can take off your glasses. Yeah, take off your hat. Relax. Um, Close your eyes and
Start counting.
yeah, we can start. I'll start.
Ready?
Yeah. No, sorry. I'll do it again. Okay.
Oh,
Now, still keep your eyes closed. Gently rub your hands. You can feel the warmth. Put some over your eyes. And you can turn around your eyeballs to feel the warmth. And pat your head, pat your body. Now you can open your eyes. Oh, so how long did you go? Did you guys go? How far?
I got to 12 because I forgot to go down again. I was,
Now,
yeah,
for those who, goes up all the way, how far did you go?
we need
Yeah. Okay, we can go to the next page.
Why don't you hold the heat within, like you always told me last
Yeah, but
year?
did you do it? Oh,
Yeah, look,
yeah, I know.
sweetie, look, look.
Yeah, yeah, wow. Gosh. Yeah, but you said that's because you lost some weight.
Well, it's between you and me. Sending blessings.
The key factors that determine an individual's spiritual energy level are their social motives and state of mind.
Let's create a world filled with peace and happiness together.
Is there the music? Oh,
May
may
all
all
beings
beings
always
always
possess
possess
happiness
happiness and
and
the
the causes
causes
of
of
happiness.
happiness. May
May all
all
beings
beings
always
always
be
be
free
free
from
from
suffering
suffering
and
and
the
the
causes
causes
of
of
suffering.
suffering.
May
May
all
all
beings
beings
always
always
have
have
the
the
joy
joy
of
of no
no
suffering
suffering and
and
feel
feel
contentment
contentment
in
in
their
their
hearts.
hearts.
May
May
all
all
beings
beings
be
be
free
free
from
from greed
greed
and
and
anger
anger
and
and abide
abiding
in equanimity
equanimity
and
and
altruism.
altruism. The reason we can't hear the music is because
Yeah.
永居无苦，只乐我心一愿。
Again.
愿除众生，愿离贪嗔痴心，处平等生。
oh, we have the
愿
actual we have
诸众生，永
Singer
居
who
安
sings
乐
this,
及
she's
安乐
a very close friend of
意。
ours. She's a famous singer, so we
愿
can't lose
诸
her.
众生，
oh, she is
永离
just next
众
door.
苦及
Who's
众
here?
苦
Oh,
She's
因。
in her room at the
oh,
moment.
okay.
愿诸众生，
Is
Oh,
永
it?
they
居
can't hear
无
us because
苦，只
Oh, yeah,
乐
okay.
我心意。
Oh, sorry about that. Yes, that's the
oh the music the person who sings that music she's staying with us next door, not next door, in her own room.
yeah. She's
Yeah,
staying with us
yeah.
for a wee while.
Well, probably we should invite her to.
Why don't we? Well, I think okay. Yeah. Okay, monthly or maybe bi-monthly meditation sessions.
Yeah,
Because it was it 2 weeks since the last one?
yeah, this one, yeah, since last one.
Okay, so we'll have to
And
change.
by the end of this month there will be another session.
Okay, so we'll
Yeah,
have to change the heading.
there are a lot of messages.
Okay, well we'll go through we'll
Okay,
go through now the next meditation will be about 2 weeks time.
yeah,
The date and time to be determined,
yeah.
and additional resources, personal growth YouTube channel. If you want to grow a few inches, you go to that website.
Okay,
Embarking on the Path of Inner Peace website.
lightandwisdom.com.
Yeah, good website. Bookmark that one for sure. And Spooky2 virtual meditation challenge. Is that
Yeah, you can join that and do meditation every day, and you can get spooky 2 points.
and they are worth their weight in gold. They haven't got any weight. No, they're very valuable. They're worth something. You get something from them. Okay, so there we go. Um, okay. 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 I'll just go this out. Chicago.
Oh, can't hear. Yeah, there was no sound. We made it no sound this time
Yes.
because in this case we can focus on
Yeah,
the.
Carol nailed it.
Oh
Carol's,
yeah,
yeah.
focusing on our breath.
That's right. So this is why we had the audio turned off.
Yeah.
It's normal not to hear any music. Just stay with your heart in silence. God, Faye's really another person who's um, very knowledgeable. Okay. Okay. And sound issue. No problems, everyone.
No problem.
No problems.
Yeah, it's different from the previous ones.
Now, um,
Let's
okay.
see.
Yeah, Vessi, I'll read your message out. We may have the ability, through connecting to our higher self, to reach inner frequencies without the aid of external devices. We meditate to achieve such a connection. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
That is the intent. And she adds, by the way, the necessity of a spiritual master was mentioned last time. Have you found such a master? And if it is okay, could you share about that? Well, we do have a master that we follow. Um, very, he has the lineage, which means it's passed down from person to person through formal processes, and it's authentic. The master that we have is an authentic master. He doesn't draw his own conclusions.
Well, actually, what John was reading in the video, that was written by him.
Yes, that was written by our master.
Yeah.
Much of our material is from him,
Mm.
and we do it verbatim
Mm.
because we don't want to break the lineage. It's like a chain, daisy chain. To break one link and then it's lost, it's gone. And there's lots of masters out there. There are masters which aren't so good as others, let's just say. So just um, use your insight to determine which master is the one to follow and follow them.
Mm.
And don't pick on their negatives, any faults that they may have. It's important as well.
No, one master is perfect. Yeah, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, and Edith is sharing with us that you would have to go back. Oh, meditation with no sound was wonderful, as my mind would drift. I would go back to count number one. Well, don't worry, Edith, your secret is safe with us. Um, and all the positive feedback is great. It keeps us, it gives us strength. And that's it. Yes, and we are lucky to have found this master. Very lucky. Yeah, that's right, Vessi. Okay, so that concludes today's meditation session. Now, hands up those of you who counted to 10 regularly. I see 3 hands, and we have 33 people. That's not bad. That's not bad. And this is a good show of honesty as well. There's no wrong way and to meditate. There is no wrong way.
It's best to practice this kind of meditation every day because that's to train our mind. And when our mind gets stronger, we will be able to, observe.
Yeah.
Yeah, later on. So next time, probably we will practice the Vipassana meditation. But before that, let's practice every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yep, Sana, we've chosen a topic for next time. We've already talked about this, Samantha, Samantha.
Samatha.
I knew a Samantha at school. Yeah, she was a nice girl. So Samantha,
Samatha.
Samantha. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've done Samantha. Now
Samatha.
we'll go on to Vipassana.
Yeah.
Next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you all.
Bye.
Bye bye.